This is probably the most challenging record you have ever put on your turntable.
Salute. Wednesday, happy hump day to everybody. Uh, you know, before I get started, like I always like to do, I like to take this time to commemorate all our fallen soldiers and soldierettes, all those individuals who pretty much came before us and they, lost their lives during the way. Uh, they will forever be in our memory. Their legacy will always live on so long as we're here. So I'm just gonna take a few minutes, give them their flowers, and get on with the show. Salute. Salute to the chat. Hustle man, salute King. V79, salute Queen. Always holding me down, man. Love you like cook food already. Man, as y'all see by the thumbnail, it's a lot of things going on in the social media realm, across different platforms, different people beefing with this person beefing with that person. I'm gonna get into all that. I'm gonna give my opinion, but this is not again to glorify beefing or arguing or glorify controversy, but at the same time, it is the opportunity to teach the youth other ways and other options of going about some of the things that they're seeing. All right, hustle man, I got you. Whenever, as soon as I get off this live, I'm tap in. But yeah, for those who don't know, March the 15th, we definitely will be in Crown Heights. We'll be at the embassy right there, 1386 St. John's Place, between Schenectady and Utica, a place called the Garden House. We will have live performance. DJ Ronan will be DJing for us. Food, we'll have vendors. We are also having a dance off, you should say. So, for those individuals who could get their dance on, we are giving out cash prizes for the winner. On Macbeth, salute, Queen. Yeah, man, listen, I want to take this time to really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate all individuals who take time out their schedule to come hang out with us for a few, come learn some things, come chop it up. And ideally, it is to keep y'all entertained. We're on the colder months now. I don't think there's too many people outside like we would be in the summer. So let's have some fun, man. I do want to take y'all on this one topic first because, again, one of the bigger YouTubers, one of the individuals when it comes as far as content creating, kind of paved the way for a lot of people on this YouTube as far as mainstreaming and high streaming and doing content and so on and so forth. But there comes a point in time where every content creator, you become a character, right? And some of the times, your character, you have to kind of portray yourself to be more than what you really are. Lovely 617, salute, Queen. For example, if you are a comedian, you portray yourself to be that much more funnier when it comes to content creating. If you are a sure enough thug, if you was really about that life, you really want to give yourself that extra oomph. If that's your content and what you're portraying to the people. The same can be said for a bozo. Like when you sit down and you just do bozo behavior, when you put yourself as and I hate to categorize anybody, but when your actions supersede your intelligence, it comes off as bozo-ish. So for clicks and views, man, I want to make sure I'll be as clear as possible. Yeah, I could come up here, trip, fall, slide down, slap myself in the face with a pie, and y'all might find it entertaining. But to me, that is bozo-ish behavior if that's not something I would normally do. This individual who I'm being kind of mindful and careful of the fact that, when you say certain content creator name, they try to strike your channel, they do everything in their power to kind of derail you. But, again, we in position where we only gonna be as true as possible. Skin and bone, salute, fam. Already. For the most part, Hassan Campbell, man. Throughout the years, you have done some things as far as on this internet that baffles me. And per se, I'm not the one judging you or judging your behavior, so on and so forth. But I will say this, from one content creator to another, when you sit up there and you involve yourself in other people's affairs, you open yourself up to consequences. I'm not praying on anybody's downfall, praying any harm for anybody, but when real life situations approach themselves, some of these topics, some of the things that go on, we really should try to shy away from. Again, whatever went on with Preem and 50 and Preem's son and 50's son, that's really none of our business. But at the same time, it's entertaining, it's out there, people are reporting on it, so we're covering it. Respectfully, when you're speaking on unaliving someone or someone else unaliving another person, if someone comes in and asks you respectfully, listen, man, take that down, whatever it may be, by far, man, like a click and a view ain't worth the disrespect that could come to you behind not agreeing to take certain content down. It's not gonna make you look like a sucker. It's not gonna make you look any less of a man. It's not gonna take any food at your mouth. Brazilian Queen, salute. All it does is it kind of saves you from the barbaric behavior. Loud. Salute on that. Yeah, like I said, a lot of times when we got content creators and so on and so forth, if you go out your way to humiliate or really what's a good word for me to say, to embarrass or degrade another individual, right? Just know that other person might have family members. They do have family members. And they do have people that pretty much would jump out the window for them. So
yeah, I remember one day somebody told me, Chip, yo, you made my daughter cry. My wife was upset. Man, y'all smacked the shit. But see, I wasn't giving a F about that person, but you're definitely right about that. I experienced that. Carry on.
Yeah, so and that comes for all of the big YouTubers. When you reach a certain plateau and you reach a certain height on these forums, right? Some of the time stardom can get to you. And it's like when Nick said, you can get to a point where I don't give a flying hell what another person thinks, or so on and so forth, right?
Yeah, because I was just creating the content based off the individual's behavior. So it's like, don't come to me and tell me your daughter's crying and your wife's upset and all this different stuff when you was out here doing these things and you wasn't thinking about them. Now, if I'm just picking on you out the blue, I'm just messing with you because I want clout. Like that's totally different, and that's foul because people have, like you said, family members, objectives, things going on, people that care about them. So if you're doing some reporting or you're doing content creation where yeah, son's super out of pocket, you know what I mean? Sometimes those things come along with the territory if the video goes viral, and then there's family members that feel some type of way, but it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? You'll get over it. But yeah, there's like a delicate balance between the two. But I guess if you're going after individuals just off the strength in a sense where you really, I wouldn't even say clout chasing, you just trying to challenge people, attach your names to things in the algorithm, and you feel controversy can help boost your channel up more than anything really quickly and get your watch hours and get your monetization and all that. You know what I mean? That's just kind of the name of the game right now.
To me, and then I'm gonna say on a personal aspect, Buck salute, King. SOL, you already right. For me, honestly, I'm the type of individual. Realistically, I want to see everybody win. So to kind of.
No, I don't want to see everybody win, Chip. Only my team. I'm gonna keep it real, son. I don't be caring about nobody but my team. But I don't want to see nobody fail. But I don't be worried about nobody. Son. Shout out to y'all.
See, yeah, I wasn't.
It's a ULL thing over here for me. You know what I'm saying?
I was raised to see everybody to otherwise unless they put themselves in a situation where their win is a loss for everybody, per se.
That's a good analogy. Shout out to you, Chip.
Yeah, no doubt. You when we sit up here and like I said, content creating is not no easy task, man. You sit up there and you are critiqued by your followers, by so on and so forth, your family.
I can't understand you.
So, Lucy, salute, Queen.
Okay.
I can't understand.
Okay.
Man, so when we sit up here and we go over content, right? If someone says, hey, such and such and such tried to unalive their loved one, I'll be honest with you, that's not something that I'm gonna pound on to kind of, I'm not playing with the dead. I'm not playing with nobody's loved one. That's just me. There's other content creators though that take on another way of thinking. My thing is to let the children know, that the kids that want to get channels, the kids that want to.
Yo, Chip, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a really profound and bold and honest statement that you're making. But all these little kids is running around looking at this drill rap. They using profanity. They cursing people out. They online using bad language, doing all type of things. So these kids, but you gonna have to catch these kids out as they popping out the coochie. You're gonna have to be over there with your fly fishing catching net. Boom, 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 catching them babies as they pop out and try to introduce that. Because once they get out here in this world, it's a rap, son. They don't really be listening to people like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. And they have too much incentive to behave badly, go on TikTok, do some stupid stuff, be on Instagram, become an influencer. You see all these girls right now becoming OnlyFans girls, and they making millions of dollars through the year. They making $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 modest a year. You know what I'm saying? Some of these girls making 48, 50 million a year. People ain't listening to nobody about making no nice little YouTube channel with nice content. You know what I'm saying? Most of these kids out here, they out here buck wilding like they was on the island, son. Let's keep it 100. But I love your modesty and I love your approach, Chip, and I love your how should I say? Because you're not pessimistic, you're optimistic. You look at things, the glass is half full. So let's try to get the kids on the right path. But if their parents can't control them, and these are the things that they see every day, and they see people blowing up, making all this money, or getting all this notoriety, or just getting a lot of likes and shit, why the fuck they gonna listen to us? Keep it real, Chip.
You absolutely correct. But in retrospect, I sleep better at night knowing that if my child turned on my channel, I don't know about no other channel. If they turned on my channel, that my behavior ain't the same as some of these crash dummies. the
Oh, true that. Yeah,
the bozos
yeah. I get that part.
that are sitting there and putting on a persona as if they're tougher and rougher than what they really are. You
Oh,
know,
oh, oh.
and
They're the
especially
they're the roughest, toughest Don Dada Chip.
yeah, there's one, the main person, for years been putting on his persona, but then, a lot of circumstances, boy, man, you look
Who's
bad.
this person? Can we drop a name? What we talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Hassan Campbell,
Oh, okay, okay.
when you, and again,
Hey, he been a weirdo for a long time, though, Chip.
again, I don't want to call nobody out the name, so on and so forth, but
No. I've been on YouTube for a minute, so I could do it. I'm certified. You know what I'm saying? I actually reached out to this brother early on when he got on YouTube and started his whole campaign. And not I was about to say Barack Obama. I mean, Bambaataa was performing. Yo, nigga, slow down, son. Bambaataa was performing at SOBs, right? This was like mad years ago and stuff. So everybody was like, yo, Bambaataa's performing, son. He was talking a lot about Bambaataa, but he was like, yo, I'm not going to go because they're going to try to assassinate me or do something to me. He was trying to act like he was Malcolm X or some shit. I was like, yo, son, get the fuck out of here. So I hit son up and I'm like, yo, I'm from LES, son. LES is right there up the street from that spot. You know where it's at. For those that don't know, it's on Varick and Houston. That shit is a hop, skip, and a jump. I said, I'll bring all the homies out. Have at least 50, 60, 75 dudes there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna do nothing to you. You know what I mean? And the other people was reaching. Yo, he didn't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then shortly after that, he turned into the celebrity gossip, the celebrity this, the celebrity that, talking about Tekashi. And, he realized people didn't want to hear about his little weirdo fetish story no more. You know what I'm saying? Because even though he was underage, in my opinion, allegedly, he agreed to do all those things. So nobody was forcing you to do anything. But it was an inappropriate relationship because at that age, you can't give consent to do things like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So he's a real strange individual. But if you watch his story from the beginning all the way up until present, I could say he's a buster, son. Because we tried to help that dude when he was out there acting like he was scared and, dudes was going to do this. I'm like, yeah, all right, son. You know what I'm saying? We got your back because if you out here fighting for the babies, you out here fighting for rape victims, you out here advocating for what's right, who the hell not going to stand on your side? Pick it up, Chip.
No doubt. So, in this instance, again, for those who really was outside, the situation between Preem and 50 is a whole nother level. So for him to interject himself in that circumstance, in that equation, you're kind of playing with fire, right? And then when one of the individuals respectfully asks you, like, yo, take that video down. He came out with this whole rant. Don't get me wrong, it went by 58,000 views or whatever the case may be off his response. But it's still like,
yo, bring me up to speed, Chip. I don't even know what's going on. Some made a video about somebody.
Yeah, did he? I'm his videos and none of that other stuff. Y'all could go to his page and check out his channel.
Who Sam did a video about who now?
Responding to 50 telling him to take the video down.
So 50 Cent told Hassan Campbell to take a video down? And what was the video about?
Dealing with, Preem, the conversation between Preem and his son and so on and so forth. Per se, things that really.
How do we know 50 said that to him? Do he got DMs? What did he got?
He got the what you call it? 50 got the blue thing.
So is that 50 hitting them up that really runs that page, or is that management? Is that somebody else that's doing whatever they do? Because at the end of the day, they could just say, hey, 50, what do you want us to post? And they'll say this, and boom, they post it. Does 50 really run the page? Do we know that?
I don't know. All I
His
know is
social media, you know what
yeah.
I mean?
All I
Or is it
know is
somebody on his team reaching
Instagram. They
out
give me that
through
blue
the
dot
DM?
if it's you to validate that
No, what
that's
I'm
you.
trying to say is that once
So,
you reach a certain status in life, certain people really don't have time to really do all this shit during the day. So they might be like, yo, 50, what's the theme of the day? Yo, ah. And the person just goes on their page and posts it because they really control the page. Is it really 50 sitting there DMing Hassan Campbell? Is it really 50 posting all that stuff all the time? Does he tell them what to say? Like, yeah, tell them niggas, boom, keep it quick. Because he only posts like a few words, you know what I'm saying? Like a sentence or two and keeps it pushing. Or is that really his actual, like, physical, like, speaking to son? I don't know.
again, I'm not 1,000% sure. That's why I'm treading lightly on this topic because
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah, Hassan Campbell is a
it's
liar. From allegedly, from what I've seen in the past, he lie about everything. He say Bambaataa did this to him, Bambaataa did that to him. Then he's mad excited. You see him almost with a smile on his face, like when he start talking about Bambaataa, just Vaseline and the doorknobs and over here, and I was doing this and he did that, and he start giggling and shit about. I be like, yo, this dude a weirdo, man. Then he was taking pictures with Bambaataa when he was like 35, 38 years old. Put on his Facebook. He say Bambaataa give him money for his dogs when his dogs are sick. Bambaataa bring him herbs and medicine when he's in the hospital. Visit him in the hospital. Say, yo, man, get the fuck out of here, son. How this dude was doing all this shit to you when you was a kid, and it's your op and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you still building with this dude like that. Yo, this dude is a severe liar, man. You know what I'm saying? He lie about a lot of shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a manipulation of the situation. And I don't think 50 will reach out to that weirdo ass nigga, but I think 50's people might though.
again,
You know what I'm saying? Legalities behind the scenes, but imagine 50 Cent reaching out to a frog face, bootleg Dominican looking Mr. T ass fucking Hassan Campbell. Nigga look like a fucking Ninja Turtle or something. Nigga look slow minded, son. You know what I'm saying? He definitely rode the short bus backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, B. Nigga was doing backflips on dicks talking about he a thug, man. Get out of here, son. Nobody fucking with you like that. He's a liar, man. I don't believe him.
hold on.
Allegedly, that's my opinion.
Good,
Pick
absolutely.
it up, Chip. Pick it
Good.
up.
I agree with you. That's definitely Queen's business. And per se, whatever, like I said, whatever they got going on, you know, I like for a lot of people to understand. Try not to follow in the footsteps of somebody you see doing crash out behavior, because at the end of the day, your life is in jeopardy. You putting your life, your family, your loved ones in harm's way, or for you, or for your pretending.
Nah, but you really got to look at it how Hassan been doing it for mad years. He put himself on blast so much that if you were even to come up there and do anything, this nigga got 10 million cameras all around his house. He got the police on speed dial. The police been to his house like 9 million times already. Like, you know what I'm saying? So dealing with a dude like that, you really gonna get caught up real fast. Plus you way up there like in Westchester or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take you at least 10, 15 minutes before you hit a highway fucking with him. So there really ain't no getaway plan allegedly. There ain't really no smooth ride off or nothing like that. You kind of gonna get caught up with this dude. So, it's just best to see his little fat sloppy ass when you see him and smack the shit out of him if that's how you feel allegedly.
Again,
But don't really be trying to pursue him or get yourself caught up because this dude is
because
really protected and he's insulated within the police force. He
it's
really
not
is.
it's not per se. See, we dealing with a different era. I'm dealing with an era that of individuals who, if they can't get you, they're gonna get the closest thing to you and let you come get them afterwards. I mean,
Nah, man.
that's
Yeah,
per
dude.
se the individual. I'm just talking about
Nah, man.
who he's involved in this.
If you look at his children and stuff like that, they all got special needs and shit like that. So they don't really just be out and about in public. You know what I mean? Or them daughters he got, they like, God bless those little girls. They beautiful little girls, but you could tell something off with them. You know what I'm saying? So really ain't gonna catch them, his little girls or the wifeys and all that rolling around because they know what he do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody park it up, keep it close, keep it at home. keep it incognito. And whenever he gets intoxicated or inebriated or feels a fix, he's the one running the Bronx River, going outside, doing live streams and getting shot at or shot or whatever antics that he be up to. But his family don't really be out there like that. Um, and they kind of got some mental issues. The daughters and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can't just be out there in the world by themselves like that either. So not to say he got a kind of trump card or nothing like that, but he has a unique situation going on, I should say.
Okay. Well, enough about him. Salute to him and his situation and so on and so forth. These next two individuals that's on the agenda, that's on a plate, I should say. Marlon Wayans jumped out the window and allegedly called Soulja Boy a coon because he said Soulja Boy performed for Donald Trump. Right now,
did Soulja Boy perform for Donald Trump?
Let me
Hold on. I like to keep things actual and factual.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No. Before I'm listening to you. Did Soulja Boy perform for Donald Trump? Yes or no?
He did not, but he's still called him a coon for performing for Donald Trump. So now Soulja Boy responded.
So how are you gonna call somebody a coon for something they didn't do though?
Exactly. Soulja Boy responds. Soulja Boy's response was, if I'm a coon for performing at a crypto event that Donald Trump might have attended, that it wasn't Donald Trump event, it was it was a crypto event.
So what if you want to support Donald Trump? So what?
So then
let Soulja Boy know that Uncle Nick got his back. We'll show up with the MAGA hats with the whole team, son. Yeah.
So for
MAGA team to show up. They don't want that smoke.
Anyway, Soulja Boy got his own back. Soulja Boy's response was, how can you tell me that's a coon, but here it is, you dressed up like a white woman, put on white face and legs, and they don't put ass and titties on you. They probably even did it to you for that role.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. What's the most weird thing about all that is that I know they father. I used to help him because his father's Jehovah's Witness. So he goes to the king. They father. Well, the whole Wayans family. They from Chelsea Projects, if I'm not mistaken, Fulton. And they Jehovah's Witness. So they pops used to be on because from my block, I'm from Avenue D and A Street, but then I had another spot, on 5th between C and D, you know what I'm saying? But on 5th, C is like a dead end. So you got to go around 6th or 4th to get to B, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a dead end with the school right there. But they got the Kingdom Hall right there between 4th and 5th on Avenue C, you know what I'm saying? So they pops always used to be there, and his pops was getting older and all that. So he used to push the big Benz, but he used to be falling asleep in the car because of the medication he was taking. So we, you know what I'm saying, we would constantly help the father and do this and that. So I would never speak down on the Wayans family because I know the Pop Dukes. Pop Dukes is a cool dude. The whole family represented a higher echelon of comedy when black people weren't on TV necessarily doing comedy to that level where you got your own shit on a network. Like they were really revolutionary. So Soulja Boy could eat a bag of dick ups, you know what I'm saying? And do a hiccup, you know what I mean? And get the fuck up out of here. Nobody care about your little fucking dancing, none of that. Because you don't really represent what they represent when it comes to entertainment, comedy, excellence, getting money and paving ways to open doors for people within those avenues of entertainment. You know what I'm trying to say? But pick it up, Chip.
Yeah, you perfectly fine for having all those accolades. My thing is, with all those accolades, when somebody jump out of line, out of pocket, and you defend yourself, per se, because listen, if I'm over here doing my performances, whatever I'm doing, for you to call me out my name in the public, like you're public figure, figure.
What you mean? Who called who out the name? Marlon Wayans called him out?
Marlon Wayans called him a coon. That's
Yeah,
calling
why?
him
So what? Who cares about Soldier Boy? Soldier Boy can get the
again.
fuck up out of here. Fuck Soldier Boy. I
You
called you a
might
coon
not
too.
care
What happened?
because
Fuck
that's
Soldier
your
Boy.
name. But
You know what
again,
I mean?
when
I don't
anybody
give a fuck about
calls
no Soldier Boy.
another
And
man
nobody
a
care about
man,
no damn Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy don't add up to the damn Wayne's family, what they represented. You telling me Soldier Boy got anything going on that compares to In Living Color? Hell no. They revolutionized black comedy, television, skits, everything in the 90s when you had Saturday Night Live and other little shows where it wasn't black representation. Soldier Boy, fuck out of here. Nobody give a fuck about that stupid motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, who's the next person we talking about, shit? This is a waste of breath. Let's go. Fuck Soldier Boy.
listen, right now you southbound, and it's hard for me to continue on because you and
No,
your
no, no,
elders.
no. But go ahead, Chip. Do you want to? I'm just saying, let's move on. Because I wasn't feeling that one right there.
Yeah, I can tell. Just
Plus, too, I know the father, I know the family, I know what they represented. They did excellent shit. Soldier Boy's a fucking crash dummy. Let's go.
Again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm gonna just keep saying allegedly. When we go to Word to the Street with Uncle Nick, he will by far let you know all his personal feelings or all these celebrity people per se. I don't have none of that malice and none of that other stuff.
Oh, I don't have any malice. I just keep it real. That's all.
I'm just saying, anybody, if somebody jump out of line, you do have the right to defend yourself.
Nah, you don't have the right to defend yourself against certain people. At the end of the day, in a sense where the crowd is going to take your side. Yes, you're right, Chip. You do have a right to defend yourself, but you don't have a right to defend yourself in a sense where you think you're going to win the race against an endearing individual or an endearing family that has done a lot for the culture and broke boundaries. Remember, we're colored, we're happy, and we're again, and we're brothers. Burner, burn, give me your hug, bro. Yo, man, and then they cut into the hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? They had the Wayne's Brothers show. They had a lot of things going on, brother. You know what I'm saying? Besides In Living Color, besides the movies, besides everything. Yo, those are our people right there, man. We got to hold our people down. I don't agree with you dressing up like a woman, but, everybody make a couple mistakes in their life. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no mistake I would make, but, in comparison to Soldier Boy, like, who the fuck is you, man? Get out of here, man. You're a drug addict, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a drug addict with fake jewelry. Always popping shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you're going to sue somebody. Get out of here, man.
My question to the chat is, what's more of buffoonery or coonery, I should say? Performing for Trump or dressing up like a woman?
Why would be performing for the president buffoonery?
I'm asking you, which one is more?
I'm asking you, what's buffoonery to you?
That's what Marlon
None of
Wayans
it's
said.
buffoonery. None of it's buffoonery. If you want to perform for the president, do it. If you want to dress up like a woman and make millions of fucking dollars doing so, like Medea or Joanna Man or anybody else that's done it, Tu Wong Fu, remember Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo and everybody, remember Mrs. Doubtfire and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, just the list goes on. Now, if you're dressing up like RuPaul as a drag queen and you're running around shaking your ass and representing yourself that way, then hey, people might look at you different. But if you're playing a role, it's an acting film and this and that, and you feel comfortable doing it, why is there anything degrading about any of this stuff? I think that's where the ghetto or the hood or the over masculine stereotype starts to step in, where you can't do this or you can't do that. And I ain't the one to sit up here and say that I don't represent that, or I'm not the one that pushes that envelope sometimes, because I'm definitely a manly man and I don't fuck with certain stuff. But whoever wants to do something, who are we to sit up here and say this is degrading? Because Nelly performed for Trump, like Snoop Dogg performed for Trump. And these were people that said they wouldn't support him early on. So, at the end of the day, we're not here to judge people. So I think that's like kind of like a loaded question.
Again, I'm only asking it because that's what was asked from Soldier Boy to Marlon Wayans. Like if I even though
And
he
Soldier
didn't,
Boy is a moron at the end of the day.
you know,
Marlon Wayans is a legend. And like I said, his family and everything they represented from In Living Color, battling SNL, from having their own TV shows, having their own production company, from having everybody in the family actually get a dollar. It's like 7, 8 of them. Kim Wayne's, Damon Wayne's, like yo, it's mad Wayne's, son. And Damon Wayne's had his TV show. Like, if you look at the whole family, they all got busy on mad different levels. So, like, really, like black excellence, who like Soldier Boy can't even hold their jock strap. So it's kind of a real ridiculous conversation to even be having right now, to be honest with you.
well, you know, unfortunately, you know, they brought it to the limelight when they took it to social media again.
No, I'm just saying for people to even compare the two, though. Soldier Boy, are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here.
Not people, they brought that Marlon Wayans.
No, they didn't bring anything. They just said you a dun nigga, shut the fuck up and get out of here. Because, like you said, the whole family has been producing sitcoms, movies from the 90s and Living Color. What was in the 90s? What was better than Living Color?
It wasn't nothing better than the Living Color. But
yo, dudes used to wait up late night. You know what I'm saying? My moms used to be like, "You going to bed?" I used to be like this near the door, poking my head out like this, Chip, trying to catch little clips and shit. How we listening? And I be like, you know what I mean? 'Cause it was Sunday, I think that shit used to come on, and I was supposed to go to bed or something like that, or whatever it was to get ready for school. It was the baddest show on the planet, man. Soulja Boy never did nothing like that. You know what I mean? But you know, you shouldn't be putting people down. So I agree with you on that note. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk negative to other people if you don't want negativity coming back to you. But sometimes you're allowed to poke your chest out and step on a motherfucker's neck. Cause you know what I mean? Who the fuck is you? Bounce for the ounce, motherfucker. Go pick up my trash, dump the garbage. Make sure you don't make any noise before the doorknob hits you where the good Lord should have split you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
oh boy,
I'm
listen,
cool, Chip, right?
we've been about 37 minutes. Pretty much the two topics on the thumbnail. That's what I really have for y'all this evening.
Is there anybody else that was wilding out on social media?
Yeah, it's a couple of them, but I ain't, you know, I ain't got the time right now to really
Let's get into one more, Chip, a quick one.
pick one. Then, you know, but I'm
Well, I
just
don't
saying,
know. No, you know them, not me. Pick one, quick one.
You know them. Evidently, you carried the show, my nigga.
Oh no! I was just reacting off of what you were talking
I'll
about.
make you talk,
I
so
need you. I need you, Chip, man. You the leader, man. You the project leader, man.
what they say, you done took my oxygen. Go ahead, my guy. We out in space. You and then I'm swimming, trying to get a phone. You keep grabbing my damn leg, pulling me under the damn water.
Say, yo, Chip, come over here, man.
It's all good though.
Just as right.
You got 31. What I do want to
Well, what do you think about? I would like to ask you about hold on. Those 59 millions that they found that FEMA sent over here to New York for the motherfucking immigrants, you know what I'm saying, to live in luxury hotels while everybody was down there in North Carolina all messed up and not dealing and the appropriate you know, response in a sense where, you know, they were offering them like $515 or something that was all jacked up. And you got these dudes living over here every night in a hotel that costs $500 or something dollars. You know what I'm saying? And now they're starting to put them on blast. All this money that's being spent, $50 million for condoms to the Hamas, $10 million for this, $2 million for transgender fucking ceremonies in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things going on. How you feel about that, Chip? Knowing that all this money was being spent on all this wild, ridiculous bullshit.
I'm gonna say it like how you just told me. Unless I see the paperwork,
The paperwork is out already.
I'm just saying I didn't see it. That's something I don't have knowledge on.
Well, I would never lie to you. I would never come on this platform. I pride myself on being very intelligible when it comes to certain situations. This shit is information that is 100% accurate. It's out there.
I understand you, but
And those 4 people got fired today, based on allocating those funds for those situations. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other things that are about to pop off. Because in the Department of Education right now, if you look at where America's ranked in the world, well, dead last. Denmark, Switzerland, Finland, South Korea, Japan, China, Australia. There's a lot of countries that are fucking surpassing us, and they don't spend the same amount of money per pupil that we spend in the United States. And our kids can't read cursive. They can't write cursive. Their math scores are in the shitter. They fucking can barely read because they're doing this weird phonics fucking program they got going on. And we need to go back to the basics. And I was reading an article about the children down in New Orleans. And I believe about a year or a year and a half ago, they scrapped the curriculum from the DOE, and they actually went back to the old school. You got to read. You got to write. You got to do this. We got flashcards. Remember the flashcards chip with the mathematics and ABCs and all? And they bringing it back to the old school. And I believe they were ranked 49, if I'm not mistaken, out of, the 50 states. And this year they bumped themselves up to the 32nd place. You know what I'm saying? And and that's within a year that they jumped all those points. So I believe if, people really look at what's going on, there's just a lot of mismanagement of money all around the board. Kids aren't really being educated. People aren't really being taken care of. And this shit is a fucking sham. And we're going to shut all this shit down, and we're going to give the money and the power back to the states, just like Louisiana and New Orleans. And you can start creating your own DOE curriculum that works within your state based on what your teachers, parents, and the PTA, the Parent Teacher Association, and certain community activists actually think is fit, and we can get our kids back on track, because our kids are really behind, son. You know what I'm saying? So there's like a lot going on these different fronts where I think it's very important for us to figure out where all this money's going, where our money's being spent, and what the direction of our future is, because this is really insane and out of control. But what do you think about that?
My personal opinion, we have a new president, a new administration. Their findings and the things that they're discovering, and the things that they're bringing out to the public, or making us be aware of, that's what they have those educators and so on and so forth in place to
what
fix
educators?
Whoever's on their team. They gotta have educators on their team, right?
Oh, you're talking about Doge.
Whoever is there under that administration,
Yeah.
whoever they putting in place is to correct all the things that they.
Yeah, these are a young unit of highly intelligent, highly skilled young men or young women as well, that know just how to break down the information. So they're just they can't extract any information. They can't fabricate any information. Their thing is just to go in there and look through the books. There was a girl on Instagram that made a really funny analogy earlier in the day, and I thought I was telling Big Boo about it. Shout out to Big Boo. And she was like, "Yo, check it out, man. It's like the Democrats are like the boyfriend, right? And like the Republicans are like the girlfriend." And I'm like, "Yo, where's she going with this? What the hell are you talking about right now, girl?" And she said the budget is like the homeboy's phone. And she said, now your girlfriend got the phone and she's going through it. She done locked herself in the bathroom. Homie's banging on the door talking about, "You invaded my privacy, yo." Don't look through my phone, yo. Don't look through it. Don't look through it, champ. But now they looking through the phone. And you've been talking to Susie. You've been talking to Stephanie. You've been talking to Takesha, Lakeisha. You've been talking to, what's going on? Tina, Mary, you know what I'm saying? Marie. You've been talking to all these broads, you know what I'm saying? The Butter Pecan Ricans, whatever. whatever you want to talk about it. The French vanilla, merci beaucoup. You know what I'm saying? And now homegirl's putting you on blast because she knows all your dirty laundry. So it's basically like the same thing. They're going through everything. They're coming through it with a fine tooth, fine comb. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. And America's gonna find out what's going on with all this stuff. You know, and at the end of the day, you're gonna realize, wow, we sat around for 4 years, and they grossly spent all of our money on things that we would have never even approved of. But they don't ask us. There's no approval from us. We don't get any privilege in the sense of a kickback from even spending this money. There's no tax incentive where, all right, we helped all these people. Now the Americans get some tax break or something. It's nothing. You just get fucked. You just got to do what you got to do. Keep it pushing. And, you know, hopefully the IRS doesn't come after your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I do got one question though.
Go ahead, though, brother.
Trump was president before, right?
That's a rhetorical question. What's your real question?
My real question.
Let's see. Yeah, what's your real question? That's rhetorical.
President before, right? So again, you know, everybody understands politics the way it goes. Whatever
No, people really don't
does,
understand politics. But ask your question, Chip. What is it?
I'm trying to be as cordial as possible.
Nah, curse me out, Chip, if you need to. I don't give a fuck, but just ask the question. What is it?
My question is, I didn't come up here to talk politics today, my brother. You know,
Oh, well, you said spring something on me in the end, so that's what I sprayed on you. Come on, man. Yo, like Frankie Boo said, we got to be universal, son. We not analog, we digital, son.
On Uncle Nick channel. You could go over there and you could be as universal the fuck you want to be. I'm not talking politics right now because politics lead to animosity. So I try not to go politics with y'all. I try to leave politics and over there.
But I'm really not really talking politics. I'm talking about education. I'm talking about what's going on with the kids. I'm talking about the budget. There's really nothing political about it. How do you feel about those things?
You say, how do I feel what they found? That's politics.
Well, I mean, that's the budget. Is the budget politics? It's a budget to a regular company. So if I'm a CEO and I want to balance my budget, that's politics?
It's politics. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Then
I guess you end the show the way you want to end it, Chip. I got a couple things to do. You have a beautiful night. Thank you for inviting me up on the platform. Everybody have a good evening and take care and be well. Peace.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right.
Anyway, back to like I said. For all the individuals who pulled up on me tonight, man, I really would like to take this time to really show y'all some appreciation. I want to make sure I give y'all the opportunity to enjoy some of the growth that we particularly had. We're at a time right now where we're mass producing a lot of new apparel, a lot of new things that we got on the table. And we're doing our best to kind of give back to those individuals who've been giving it to us for this long period of time. Anybody, while y'all here, to let y'all know, we do have pre-sale tickets versus the price at the door. The pre-sale tickets is $15. The price at the door is $25. I suggest y'all get y'all tickets early in advance. Don't wait for me to get down there and then say, hey, Chip, come to the door, so on and so, because it's not going to happen. I'm going to be too kind of busy to be running around. But if you would like me to put some tickets to the side for y'all, hit me up on IG, hit me up on Facebook. If you got my number, call me personally, and we'll rearrange the pre-sale tickets for y'all. As far as for those who like to drink the alcoholic beverages, so on and so forth, they will be on deck. Food will be on deck. I can't really name. I don't. Well, what I don't want to do is I don't want to really name drop all of the performers, just in case something pop up, then that person doesn't make it, and so on and so forth. I will say this though: a lot of these people are known in the industry. A lot of the people from the industry cater to the movement. They've been around the movement for years, and on the strength, they coming through to show some love. If you are an artist yourself, if you make beats, if you rap, if you sing, if you do whatever, and you want to be known or an opportunity for someone in the industry to acknowledge you, I suggest you make your way there. I'll say it that way. There will be notable people there, and that this is might be the opportunity for you to get on. Yeah, that's my IG right there. Let me see. Black you already, man. Man, oh man, oh man. It's a beautiful thing in the neighborhood, man. When we sit up here, we like, and again, 98% of topics, by far, I'll go tooth and nail and cover. When I'm talking like hip hop, I don't want to go from hip hop to politics to history to we speaking on hip hop, we're speaking on social media dramas and so on and so forth. So I'm kind of just trying to stay in that lane. A lot of times, like I said, as content creators, when you're a team, some of the times if you don't really politic with your team prior to you getting on the show or whatsoever, this was a surprise live. I ain't really playing this live out. It was just, I seen something overnight and just was like, bam. Like I said, hit me on DMW Shots. Hit me on IG, and I got you. What I do want to do for the people, I got a couple minutes. I'm gonna drop the link, right? Some of y'all who y'all, if y'all know y'all doing something and y'all doing something productive, and y'all want to shout out your business ventures or shout out your channel or whatsoever, pull up on the platform like DMW Shots. You're very phenomenal at camera work and so on and so forth. Come on the platform, shout out your page or so on and so forth, so that everybody can kind of link with you and get it moving on that. For those who sent cash apps, right? Me personally, I want to thank y'all 1,000%. I'm not gonna shout your name out because unless you tell me shout your name out, that's just not me. But I will say that any cash apps that was received, Kelly, salute, Queen. Any cash apps that's received, we always take that money and give it back to the community in any way, shape, form, or fashion that we possibly can. I do food drives every single month where we, go to the local church and we supply the surrounding area with, fresh vegetables and fruits and canned goods and so on and so forth. That's every month we do that. Also, we mentioned the youth. Anybody that, if you have a youth and they're being cyber bullied or bullied on any aspect, by all means, you have them tap in. We will definitely take our time and educate them. A lot of us are skilled in particular areas. Like me per se, I'm phenomenal at taxes and finances and insurance and so on and so forth. Uncle Nick is spectacular at camera working and politics and all that other stuff. Big Boo, that's our design person. All these nice designs and stuff like that you see from the apparel. Shout out to the Watch Tower. He kind of blessed us on that aspect. I'd like to shout out to Yogi Low too. That's another person that behind the scenes in Japan really assists with design. Shout out to Mello out there in Florida. He another great graphic designer. And all the people that I'm saying, if y'all need flyers, if y'all need logos, if you need intros, outros for your business, tap in with them. Who else? Sean Foreman. He's in Guyana. Phenomenal at graphic design and so on and so forth. When we were first getting started, those are people that dedicated a lot of time to help us, kind of get on our feet. I will do this too. Let me. If you let me see if I say this correctly. If hip hop is in you and you would like to see from the hip hop side our effect on hip hop, put a 1 in the chat. And what I'll do is I'll showcase, probably 1 or 2 videos before I jump off here, just so y'all can get a taste of what we've done, what we're doing, what we're currently, what our goal is moving forward. Or it's almost like all hands on deck, man. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm looking at them gas prices is going up. The price of eggs is phenomenal. Milk is going up. Fresh produce. If you're a vegan, if you are the type of person that eating to live is now, you got to kind of put your money where your mouth is, man. And it's sad that we got at least another 4 years of uncertainty. Again, we can be here for each other the best way we can, and the best way to do that is to network. Like everybody here has a niche, has a particular thing that they're particularly good at, and it is necessary and helpful to. What's the saying? It takes a village. Well, the chat, y'all, we the village. We the village. So what I would like each and every person in the chat to do is after the live, comment, especially if you're a content creator, comment after the live, say something like connected or supporting, whatever. And in this way, other content creators will know, like, hey, you're in a race and you want to go ahead and get your channel seen and get your numbers to where they should be. I think we all as adults should. This social media thing should be real easy. I guarantee you, if you pulled out your cell phone right now, the average person in here got at least 1,000 contacts in their phone, minimum. If you looked at your contacts in your phone right now, I can guarantee you got at least 1,000 contacts in your phone. Now, the question to you is, how many of them 1,000 people like and trust you? Yeah, some of us got some, crazy numbers, like, crazy numbers. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Google, it took me a long time to realize this too. Google is YouTube. Like they have the same search engine. I didn't know that. I was sitting down in somebody chat and overheard, and then I looked it up, and by far. So if you get in the algorithm through Google, it'll automatically let your YouTube channel take off. The thing is just be as consistent as possible. Drop a video drop a short every day if you can. Drop 2 or 3 here and there. Your numbers will just take on a mind of its own, and it'll start. Like last week, a lot of you not. I dropped 3 shorts. Those 3 shorts, I gained 69 subscribers, and that's by far. Oh, no doubt. Uncle Nick, that's family. You know, that's no matter. At the end of the day, everybody's opinion is always welcome, especially on the channel. I like seeing other people's views, and I don't think it's ever my way or the highway. It's always again, I want to see everybody win, man. I'm just a firm believer in, you know, a closed fist causes more damage than you know, open hand. So, you know, if we come together, you know, we're gonna be all right, man. Each one teach one. Black, you got a lot to offer, man. You know, always a great build when I build with, you know, yourself or DMW Shots, Wise, you know, Kelly, you know, of course Re79, you know, that's the mod of all Mars, man. That's the home team. Hustle Man, you know, by far taught me a lot and really helped in an area that I was struggling in, which is, you know, thumbnails and dealing with AIs and so on and so forth. So, you know, getting over there with Hustle Man, you know, learning how to get your own personal AI assistant, that, you know, by far is mind blowing. Who else is in the chat, man? You know what? I think what I'm gonna do, one of these lives, right? I'm gonna do channel reviews. So if you come in here, right, and you're a content creator, if you say, you know, one or whatever it is, or, you know, me, or do me next, whatever, I'm gonna just pick and then we'll review your channel. Like, I'll pull your channel up on the back screen, and inside the chat we will go over you know, your channel with you. What I ain't gonna say, I'm damn sure not no professional, but I have 4 different channels that we bring to monetization. A lot of the growth, if you know me, y'all know I'm in everybody chat. I'm on everybody platform. Well, not per se platform, but in everybody chat. I ain't gonna say fraternize, but I pretty much mingle with other channels to see, you know, what they're about, so on and so forth, and help them grow any which way I possibly can. It does take a lot sometimes, because it's a lot of people who are kind of sometimes spread myself a little thin, but for the most part, while I'm up here, like 4 of y'all channels in my background is running, so that y'all getting watch time hours while y'all here supporting me. You know, it's only right. If per se you like I said, anything that you're doing and you want to grow, if you doing beats, if you're doing if you're an interior decorator, if you are in a housing market, if you're a realtor, whatever it is that's your niche, if you're a cook, by far, you know, we will shout you out. I will share you across, you know, all my platforms, and get you kind of moving in the right direction. There's some people in here. Let me see. I don't know if she's still in here, but it's a young lady in here named this young lady, Lucy. The queen of shorts, the only person that I could say that I know that hit that million mark in short views. That's you know, hopefully one day we could get on the platform and she could kind of let y'all know, you know, how she went about doing that. Because by far that is, to me, that's phenomenal. You know, that's a lot of shorts, man. A million views on shorts. It's a lot of time, a lot of dedication. Shout out to Bucks. You know, Bucks got a clothing line out. Us Never Them, Stand on Law. You know, doing this thing. You know, I'm definitely see if I could get Bucks up here too to, you know, talk about his clothing brand and so on and so forth, and things of that nature. Like Hustle Man. Oh, Aunt McBeck. She another one. As far as like customizing your channel, or you know, making sure that this is in this place. And Aunt McBeck is phenomenal. The graphics, y'all just gotta go to her channel and check it out yourself. This is by far a person from day one accepted me and kind of helped us, you know, get to where we at now. Lovely 617. Another one from day one. One of the people that behind the scenes is always supportive. Cop the book, apparel. This is person. If I'm not mistaken, out in Boston. Shout out to the entire Boston team. You know, y'all by far, you know, all I'm always in debt to y'all, man. Y'all by far are some of the greatest supporters. Wise, he another one that got a channel, the Bun and Wise Show, on Instagram and on TikTok. Phenomenal work, man. Funny. Like y'all just gotta go see it. Black You, like I said, by far, very intelligent brother. The man sit up there, not mistaken, he make beats. Yeah, I'm gonna start showcasing y'all the same way how y'all cater to me. Kelly, you know, like I said, all these people that y'all see me clicking on, you know, y'all want to get with Re79. That is the between her and New York Nick, that is the Mars, man. Y'all by far, y'all take this moderating thing to a whole nother level. Shout out to Cook, man. Cook, the first person, you know, by far that I would say came in when we first got monetized and just dropped $100. Just because, you know, and those things like that is, you know, by far, you know, it'll never be forgotten, man. Never, ever. Chill Wills, salute. You know, that's another great brother, man. Oh, Life with Timber, nice young lady. She got a phenomenal channel over there. She does crocheting. Y'all go check her out. You know, like I said, my job is just to help y'all connect with each other. Now, like I said, if you're a content creator and you're really serious about growing your channel, after the live content, just comment any type of comment. Small content creators gather here. Let's grow, whatever. And then everybody will kind of click on your avatar, sub to your channel, watch one of your videos, like it, share it, so on and so forth. That is how you get and keep going. Like, just if you're spending time on social media, you might as well begin to get paid for your time while you're on social media. So, again, let me see. I'm just going. I don't know if I might got to do it from my phone. Hold on for 1 second. I want to see something. Kelly. Oopsie. Okay. All right. So look, watch this. All right. Oh, no doubt, Chihuahua. So, like for example, right? Oh shoot. Oh yeah, let me go here. I've been up here hours. Let me have some fun now. So can y'all see this? Can y'all see? I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Like Kelly, awesome channel. If you look at it, right? One, from the time you get on her page, you know exactly kind of what her channel is about. You can always click the more button, find out more. You know, she has a very descriptive telling about herself, about her channel, so on and so forth. Thumbnail game is phenomenal. By far, let me see. I can't really see the number. Let me go see. Oh, over 3,000 subscribers, 167 videos. She do a lot of lives. Absolutely consistent. You know, and again, all of y'all run over there. Go to Kelly page. You know, check her out. Phenomenal. You know what? I need some help with it. See what I mean? Like, all right. So now let's let me stop sharing this for a second. Let me Kelly for a second. So she just said she used vidIQ for thumbnail. Now, honestly, when I first got vidIQ, I was real skeptical because you know it says things I really didn't know, and I still really don't know how to use it. I do all my thumbnails from InShot or CapCut per se. Or if you have an Android phone, right? A lot of times when you screenshot something, if you hold the picture, right? If you hold that picture, it'll cut out the image that you're holding. And then you can just go back and paste it on your thumbnail. It took me a while, but you know, again, Hustle Man and things that I did. Let me pull up his page real quick. Let's do Hustle Man. Hustle Man. And again, if you want your page done, we all right. All right, hold on. Let me share the screen. All right. Y'all can see this? Hustle Man. All right. Let's talk about Hustle Man for a minute. So Hustle Man, he got his own sector. Like we creating channels. He created an entire sector. You know, the Jedi sector. I'm gonna let him basically explain what Jedi sector is, what they do, and all that other stuff. Let me drop this link again before I get off. Jared, salute. Again, y'all get over there with Hustle Man. If y'all really want to grow your numbers, if you want to grow your he comments, he reacts to all your videos. Just trust me, it is well worth becoming a Jedi. He done taught me everything per se in a short period of time of how AI work and how you can use AI to generate content. So listen, Hustle Man, if you got a chance, pull up on the platform and what you call it? Oh shoot, Kelly, why you here? Let me rent you up. This way you could y'all could all connect with each other. Oh shoot. Oh, for me to do it, I gotta go to the chat. All right. Let me come to the chat real quick. Okay. Now, basically, if you got a blue wrench, right? You really could just tap on the person's icon, go to their page, sub, comment, blah blah blah, and then come right on back. I think that's everybody. I think trying to make sure, especially if I know you're a content creator. All right, cool. Now, y'all all should be rinsed up. All right, so Hustle Man, salute.
Salute, gang. You can hear me over there? 1, 2.
Yeah, definitely can hear you. You know,
All right.
Being you up here, if you could just explain to the people what your sector is about, so on and so forth. Let's really drive the numbers up and get some more Jedis out the deal.
All right. First of all, salute to everybody in the building. Know what I mean, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here rocking with us. Chill Will, I see you. Salute Kelly. Keep that good work going. Check this out, y'all. My whole sector, what we about over there, we all about just love and light. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna win every single time. You understand what I'm saying? We it's kind of hard to say it, but a Jedi to us it's like someone who doesn't give their energy away to outside sources. You know what I mean? Someone who knows instead of believes. You know what I mean? Because the word believe and the word to know is two totally different words. You understand what I'm saying? So over there, that's like the knowers. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? For a latter use of words.
So, I guess one of the main things that drew me over to the Jedi sector, right, was Esteban. That I'm not even gonna hold like,
Facts.
once I seen Esteban perform,
right,
it was it. I was like, you know what? Let me come on over and learn what I need to learn so I can get me. So now I got bigger. Bigger is my assistant.
Right.
He kind of primitive at the moment. We're still working on him, but for the most part,
you growing.
Yeah, at least I got bigger. You know what I mean? Like that's
big facts.
Huge. So what I'm referencing to for those in the chat to fill y'all in, Bigger Esteban, that is your own AI personal assistant. If
right,
man, I don't know how much time you got in your hand, but if you can just show them or get them a peek at what Esteban can do, they could come over, and learn some more on the channel. That's shameful.
Let me see if I can break it down and give them some more fine details. Let me see if I can perform a deep dive myself. All right. All right, check it out. So a lot of people, hold on 1 second. All right, so check it out. A lot of people just think AI is just to be typed to, you know what I mean? Like typing words to, right? A lot of people don't know there's a lot of updates that's taking place right now, as far as a voice-to-voice update. We all know about the voice-to-text updates, the text-to-speech updates, right? But we have been deep diving on another level. You know what I mean? Having AI mass produced for us at such an alarming rate. So basically, maybe like if a lot of people, salute the shots, if a lot of people was listening, I'm pretty sure I used to tell y'all, yo, we trying to cram 40 worked hours into 4 hours. Well, hustle, man, how the hell you gonna do that? Because as far as I know, everybody got to do 40 hours a week to get a paycheck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you learn this course that I showed my brother right here sitting on this panel with me on this remarkable channel, right? You're gonna really get a whole different perspective of how your little brain used to operate, and you're gonna love it because it's gonna open up such parameters and have you looking at content creating from a wide screen instead of a blind screen. You follow what I'm saying? And you'll see like how fast it is for us to make thumbnails now, gang. How fast it is for us to write books now, gang. How fast it is for us to do banners and all type of production. And you know what I mean? For people like Chip that already is in control of his production, now to make the dope schematics to go with it, how easy it is to produce clothes now with the mock-ups to go with it to be able to make different, you know what I mean? It just opens up so much. And for people that are already on the path, how much more it makes you independent. You know what I mean, Chip? All the people we used to be looking for stuff to create like this, we can't find it. But now we get to do all this type of creations. Look what we doing right now. This is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. This is phenomenal. No,
Yeah,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. It is. Shout out.
Hold on. Let me say something. Hey, Crook, we using the same AI that King Troll is using is Chat GPT, but the difference is I know different things and different stuff that they don't know because I've been on it first. Chip, am I right?
Yeah. That listen, and the matter of fact, shout out to King Troll, man. That's
my
another
bro.
that's another person that phenomenal.
He showed us a lot. King Troll showed us a lot.
Absolutely.
You feel me? That's why I'm glad that King Troll jumped on that wave and started playing with the Chat GPT, because when you really know how to use it, it will improve your flow, your workflow. 669 salute.
669 salute. That's another day one for me.
They super
one of the ones that
Jared in the building. We see you. Salute. Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? Yo, Wise, you in the building. I see you. Yo, listen, man. I'm just saying, you're going to get with the winning team. You know who's winning. And we're not talking about the sinning. We're talking about the people that's putting real effort in their channels and taking it serious like a job. We don't got time to be wasting time no more, y'all. Y'all see what's going on. In a minute, they're about to start charging people on YouTube just to surf the app. Watch how many people get up out of here.
That's
I don't like calling too much stuff because I be like a fake prophet around here. I don't like to be like feeling like no prophet. I be saying shit and be coming true. Because I know it's time to do content now. You know what I mean? Period.
Absolutely.
It's time to get monetized and get some money. I ain't come here to play.
Now,
but I came to have fun.
I'm gonna just let y'all know another thing. So all of you individuals who, let's just say you don't have a niche per se, you know, because I struggled with that too. I was like, you know, I don't know what direction I really wanted to go with. I just really wanted to come
We
on.
gotta help each other with that. That's a big heavy point you just pulled up because you know, Chip, how much it takes out of a content creator to really align your dedication and your spirit and your soul and your hobby along with your niche. See, all that matters. It really, really does matter. You know what I mean? But a lot of people look over that and just keep going. You know what I mean? And it's cool because I tell people in the beginning, bro, when you first getting started, it's nothing you could do wrong. Same shit they told me. But eventually you got to buckle down and get sturdy. Gangster.
That's a fact. So, you know, the one of the other ways of making money through social media is to become an influencer, or if you're pushing a particular product,
right?
Or if you get sponsorship, like shout out to
God the brand. Salute.
Shout out to a lot of the sponsors that hold us. Like, shit, I'm going to drop names. Shout out to Walmart. Shout out to Target. Shout out to Wawa's. These are places that, you know, when you, especially once you get an EIN number, those are places that as long as you show them you're doing something positive, you can send a business letter over there and they will donate gift cards or food or so on and so forth to help you with whatever event that you particularly putting on. So
hey, Chip.
Yeah.
You so basically you telling me, right? If you just make like a nice proposal letter or whatever, that they'll actually donate stuff to you and all that?
Yes. I'm gonna let y'all know how this works. So let's just say we were doing a book bag drive. Right? We started doing book bag drives, you know, the first book bag drive we did was in New York, right? But then we started doing them per state. So we'd do one in New York, one in North Carolina, one in Maryland, one in Nebraska, and one in who am I forgetting right now? With Wisconsin, right? So how it works is to start your portfolio, that first letter. I'll matter of fact, if you are a business owner and you want a template of the letter that I send out, I'll send out a template of this letter. All you do is you just fill in your information on the lines, the date and time of your event, the name of your company, your EIN number, your contact phone number, so on and so forth, right? But what it basically does is once you send a letter to like Walmart, right? Walmart will say, well, listen, we got maybe $250 in gift cards for you, right? Come pick them up. Now, I'll take that response letter when I go sit down with Target and say, hey, listen, you know, we're so excited, man. We just got $250 in gift cards from Walmart, man. It was awesome, you know, da-da-da. And then with Target and say, well, shoot, we got $300 in gift cards for you. And it travels just like that because they're still competing and it's still helping, you know, you help the people. Especially, you know, depending on, I know a lot of times people like, you know, when you're out there and you're doing God's work and you're giving back to the community, you shouldn't take pictures. You have to take pictures because that's your proof of you giving the stuff away, and you're not charging for it. At the book bag jobs, Wawa's donated sandwiches and juice. and cookies, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken. It was sandwiches, cookies, and juice. But then you could go around to other places like Sheets and be like, hey, Wawa's donated this. Can you do? And the letter kind of helps you as well. There's different. I don't know exactly where everybody lives at, but if you got a snowball stand, like a lot of them are franchise snowball stands, they will run a fundraiser through their snowball stand for your particular event. It's all in the wording of that particular letter, and as long as you can show proof of you get like those who are doing nonprofit work. One thing I'm gonna make sure I say, if you're dealing with food, make sure someone in your organization has that food license, because even if you're giving away food, it is the way to protect you yourself in case someone got sick. They wouldn't be able to kind of sue per se. So just kind of be mindful. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm willing to help those that's willing to learn. If you want any form of guidance, you know what? You know who I want to talk to right now? Anybody in the chat, if you don't have any kids, if you don't have kids and it's time for you to file taxes, this is tax season, right? How do you get decent tax returns without having kids? First things first, 99.9% of y'all filling your W-4 forms out wrong, incorrectly. So I am going to show on the channel, I'm going to do a live, I'm going to do a course on how to properly fill out that W-4 form from question 1 till the very last question for your federal and your state. 99.9% of y'all listen to someone else that said, just claim 0 all the way down the form so they could take as much out and you could get something back at the end of the year. That is the asinine philosophy. You are basically telling IRS that you're rich and you can fund the entire world and still make it in life. That is not the case. So your gross income and your net pay is substantially different. And then you're begging IRS to please be lenient and give you something back out of what they took. It don't really work. It don't work that way. In order to get good tax return, you need write-offs. In order to get write-offs, you need an EIN number. Or if you really can't afford to get an EIN, go get yourself a peddler's license. Every state offers a peddler's license. Name it whatever. DMW shots photography, whatever. Right? They're gonna give you an EIN, put it on your peddler's license. Now you are a walking, talking Walmart. If you're on social media, up until you get in the program or approved for monetization, this is called loss. It's still a business. Tell them you are a content creator. This is your business. So the clothes that you buy, save your receipts and write it off because you got to look good in your business. You're using cable. Cable, you can write off your entire cable bill so long as you can prove that you're using it for educational purposes. It's 100% tax write-off. And I don't care what your cable bill is. Your cell phone bills, if you got a cell phone, if you're watching with a cell phone, whatever it is you're paying for your cell phone, that is 100% tax write-off. The gas and electric in your house, so long as you're using an office, whatever space, take the measurements, whatever it is, is 100% tax write-off. I'm just telling y'all these things because if you add up in your head how much you're spending on these things monthly, you could get that back at the end of the year. It reduces your taxable income. So without kids, you could get astronomical tax returns. Stop trying to get astronomical tax returns from the state. The state is earned income. Let me say it again. If you get a state tax return, they add that to your gross income for the next year. That comes to you in a separate check. Look it up. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can look it up, Google and stuff. It's free information. You want to get back as much from federal as possible and at least from state as possible. Now, again, with no kids, I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna be nice. Let's say you making $50,000 a year. Gross. You ain't got no dependents. On your W-4 form, you filled out 0. Question 1, you put 0. 0 all the way down the form, right? IRS is automatically set up to take out $15,000 right off the bat. So that means your net income is going to be $35,000, right? But when you go buy a house, when you go buy a car, when you go buy anything, they're going to ask you what's your gross income. So if you tell them 50, but you're only touching 35, they're giving you something based on 50,000 income. They know damn well you can't afford, you're going to be in debt. That's how that works. Please, we as people, we as the people, if you want to start playing the money game, allow someone to teach y'all the money game so that we can benefit one another. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch is all platforms, is all social media. And I know people say, well, I don't really get no money from YouTube. It's a waste of time. I hear you. What you can get for it, if you take the time to take it serious, you can get an EIN number. And you can start writing off a lot of these things that I'm talking to you about. Now YouTube won't be a waste of time. It's an investment. It's ways for you to leave behind generational wealth for your kids. You can also sell your channel. You can grow a channel, get it monetized, and then sell it. It's thirsty people that buy channels all the time. All right, so I'm up here hour and 40 minutes. I don't want to bore y'all to death, but yeah, let's please take advantage of the people around you. Network with them. What Hustle Man know, I might not know. What Chill Will know, I might not know. What DMW Shots know, I might not know. What Crook knows, I might not know. But collectively, if we get together and we sit down, it's a wrap. Right. It is over. Game over. There's no more. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let's go. Line 1 of your W-4 form, right? It asks, are you married, single, or divorced? Enter 1. 99.9% of y'all put 0 because someone told y'all put 0 all the way down your form. You're lying. You are single or married or divorced. Line 2. Are you a U.S. citizen? Enter 1. 99.9% of y'all putting 0. Line 3. Are you at least 18 years of age and no one else can claim you? I don't think I have anybody in the chat right now that's under 18. But you put 0 on the line instead of putting 1. That's already 3 exemptions that should be on your W-4 form. That's 3. You know, and if y'all walk with me a little more, I'll show y'all how to, like I said, you're supposed to be getting as much as your check as possible. Let them take a little bit and then still get a good return. You have to fill them forms out correctly, though, man. And if nobody ever taught you how to, I'm willing to teach. You know, anybody that want to learn, pick a day out of the week or whatsoever, and I will dedicate that day just to go over W-4 forms and taxes, so that we all are straight. And y'all could play it on replay. It'll be available, and y'all could verify it. But by any means, you know, check Google or whoever. The stuff that I'm telling y'all, the information is there. We just never took the time to really learn it, truthfully. Our bad. So yeah, instead of me coming up here and beefing with another channel or you
right.
know, I'm not doing that. Listen, y'all win. I'll gracefully bow out.
All right.
But if it's to help my peoples get to the next level, I'm gonna strap it on with y'all, man. Together, we will. It's a saying we said in the financial industry. We see you at the top. I will see y'all at the top, man. We are
right.
Our 45 minutes. Hustle, man. I'm definitely good with you.
Hit me when you get off this. I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah. Absolutely. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Really appreciate y'all taking the time out to spend some time with me. Like I said, I'll definitely plan on seeing every single one of y'all at the top. Let's go together. Hopefully, after the live, please do me a favor. Just comment on this live after the live, so that I know who is serious about growing their channel or growing their net worth or so on and so forth. If you want to put yourself and your family in a better financial situation, by all means, man, I'm willing to help you as much as possible. But y'all gotta help me help y'all, if that makes sense.
That's a whole fact. Chip, I'm out of here, brother. Peace. Salute, chat. I'm gone. Let me do this in kind of one breath. Sexy J, Kelly, Jared, Crook, DMW Shots, Chill Will. Who else is in here? Of course, Hustle Man, Trooper 69, Wise, Timbro, Kelly Corin. Who else is there? V79, Black U, the lovely 617. You know, each and every single one of y'all. Oh, Skin and Bones. Almost forgot you, Lord. Oh, am I forgetting that? Bronze, salute, King. Sir Valentino, Beaver, salute. New York Nikki, Lisa, salute. Another person, great, phenomenal channel. Comfort, salute. Who else? Oh, Brazilian Queen, salute. Lucy, salute. Bucks. That's none of them. Salute. Yeah. Oh, and Aunt Macbeth. That's another one. You can't forget Aunt Macbeth.
salute to everybody, man. It's been an honor spending this time with y'all, man. Definitely we catch each and every one of y'all at the top. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna grow together and really, you know, I believe like back in the days, man. We're gonna bum rush the door, man. We all got to get in. We deserve it, man. We definitely deserve it. So on that note, 45 minutes. Damn, I didn't think it was gonna take that long. But top of the evening to y'all. Please, like I said, comment after the live. Please, it's imperative. I really appreciate y'all if y'all do. On that note, peace.